Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm James, and today we're going to talk about how I'm progressing through Project 50 at 50. So today ended week 2, and I wasn't able to make a week 1 video. I had a work trip pop up where I got to attend CES in Las Vegas last week. So I had several work meetings, and I was able to attend the 4, and for me that was a bucket list item, so I really feel blessed and fortunate that I was able to do that. And I'll throw a little footage in the background of some of the cool things that I got to see. CES was really overwhelming, and parts of it did make Project 50 very hard, but I tried to stay intentional to the program, and I can't say that I stayed 100% on track, but this is about trying to be better in 2024. So this is not something where the rules are so rigid for me that I'm gonna start over. So I did the best I could while I was traveling. That time zone really hurt me in some aspects, but I did manage to stay mostly to the program. So rule 1, for the last 2 weeks, I've easily been able to get up before 8 a.m. and sleep 6 hours every night. The 8 a.m. part's very easy for me as I'm an early riser and generally get up around 4 a.m. One thing I will tell you though, if you want to get the 6 hours of sleep, it does take some dedication. For example, last night, I would have really preferred to stay up and watch the Detroit game to see how that turned out. But I knew if I did not go to bed around halftime, that I could not get the 6 hours of sleep I needed. So I made the sacrifice, turned the game off, and then watched ESPN this morning. But for me to be able to keep my wake up and 6 hours of sleep, sacrifice is what I needed to make sure that I stayed with rule 1. Rule two was to create a morning routine. That is something I've been able to stick with even during travel. So once I get up, that is when I take the time to do a devotional. I highly recommend the Bible app. You can go in there and they have plans for you, and whatever you may be going through, you can kind of search a plan that'll help walk you through something. I find that really beneficial that you can choose something kind of tailor-made for you. For me personally, I selected some plans out of the men's section because I think being a Christian man can be hard in this day and age at times. So that is something I do during my morning routine. And I try to keep electronics out of it. I do the Bible app on my iPad, and that way my phone with Facebook and Instagram and those kind of things stays there. So I do a devotional and I journal. And then I also do rule 4, which we'll get to in a minute. So rule 3 is exercise. And for the most part, I have been able to keep with this every single day. There were a few times in Vegas, if you've ever been, the hotels, while they're super nice, sometimes the gyms are only accessible if you pay for the spa pass and things like that. However, the one thing about CES is we were walking about 9 miles a day, so I didn't have a dedicated, defined workout. Was definitely getting my steps in. Rule 4, read 10 pages a day. This was one of the ones I was most worried about, and I have to say I've really enjoyed picking up a book and reading it on a daily basis. Sometimes it takes something like this with a set rules and things like that to kind of get you in a habit that you've never had before. So I'm still continuing to read Do Hard Things, and it's been a really good book, and it's something I've really enjoyed. Rule 5, dedicate 1 hour towards a new skill. Can't say I've been 100% on this one. As I do have a small media business, I have been working on learning how to build websites for a client, so I can't say I get quite an hour a day in, but we're definitely learning a new skill, and we're taking that practice and putting it to a business, which is good for me. Rule number 6 is eat healthy. Done pretty well on this one. I can't say that I eat healthy every single meal, especially when I was traveling, but I did make sure I was intentional about what I ate. And also, sometimes it can be the small things. So for me, a lot of times when we have business meals, you get appetizers and desserts. So I made sure to only eat the main course and tried to get the healthiest main course I could with whatever menu that we had to offer. And then the last one is rule 7 is track your progress. I actually incorporate this one into my journaling that I do during my 1 hour in the morning, and it's something I found very effective to help keep me on track. Kind of lets me know where I've been, and then I can plan out my day so I know where I'm going. And the power just popped, so I apologize for that light blink. But currently outside is about 30 degrees and snowing, so looking forward to a nice snow day. If you have gotten this far, I appreciate you. If you can hit the like and subscribe button, we'll have more content coming out. Not only are we going to continue with this Project 50 at 50, but I have some reviews coming out in the future with some electronics and things around the office about how to make you and your place better in 2024. Thanks for watching.